So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Ronaldinho, the ball goes in.
Well, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short, opts to play it back, and the shot! And he's done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. To the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Bale. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
It's Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Seedorf. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Now it's Raul. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Lampard. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cruyff. It's Seedorf. And here's Raul. Cafu. Seedorf. That's the keeper's ball. And that's been won straight back. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Maldini gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Thuram. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Lampard. Now the cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Zanetti. Forward it goes. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. So, what can they come up with here? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Sensational save! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Way through, so back it comes. Bale, little pass back. Pepe. And here's Cruyff. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's a look and place it forward. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So, into the second half. Front-footed pressing going on here. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yeah. Not the most convincing of passes. Zanetti. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Zanetti. And he goes cross-field. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Raul gets on his bike and on the move. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Oh, can he get onto this? Yaya Toure. Thuram. Tries to play it through. And this is shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Mbappe is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldo going after that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Zanetti. Varane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yaya Toure. And that has left him in a heap.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lampard has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Seedorf. Cafu. That's a sharp pass. Vieira does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's going for goal! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Madrid are in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pepe. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zanetti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And time is up. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And he's there to belt it away. Mohamed Salah. It's Makalele. Gets a good foot in there. Jupe. Now it's Neymar. Is that Neymar? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Swung over. Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, what has happened here? It's Neymar! Xavi Alonso. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marcelo. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Makalele. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Raul. Tries to pass it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar plays it short. Neymar, a lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mohamed Salah, and he's running through, shapes to shoot! And it's been hooked away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. He might be in here! Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Picked out brilliantly. Hazard. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That's a good foray he's making. Makaleli. And Marcelo. And it's Ronaldinho. Here's Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Madrid have a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Decent hit from there. Rijkaard. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pepe. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Jude. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. He's being urged to shoot. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's there to clear it. Tries a deft little ball. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Down to business again. So the first half brought no goals. Costa Curta gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Hazard. And it's Neymar. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
El dorsal 17, Neymar, será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ronaldinho. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pepe. And no, that was never going to make it. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Azar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that has been cleared. Great vision. And he's in, tries a shot! He's got a goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Marcó en el minuto 60 el dorsal 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Marcelo. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Duke. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Diouf. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Alonso! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Now Kaká.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Howson. Marcelo, looking to be a menace in the final third. Cleared away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Hazard será reemplazado por el dorsal 20, Messi.
Ronaldinho goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makelele. And here's Ronaldinho. Drives it in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. Forced to go back. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Cruyff getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
He is just caressing the ball. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball! And it's Makelele.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Otto finding himself in space. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
5 minutos de descuento.
Messi. It's a goal kick. We are into overtime. Kaká. Ronaldinho. It's lofted through here. Pacho with the clearance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 15, Gerard.
And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. A chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Takes a shot! And he makes no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Salah. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Salah. Makaleli. To pass their way up the pitch. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Makaleli really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Cafu. Cleared without hesitation. Knocks it out wide. No goals as yet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tries to get it clear. That's really nicely played. Crossed into the box. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! And another try! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 19.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Drogba. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Hullet. He has found the way through. Corner given. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's played a chance, surely! That's put pay to the danger. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Maldini. Gerrard. And it's Maldini. Here's Vieira. Marcelo. Cruyff. And it's Gerrard. Cafu. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good play. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He's having a hit!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Hazard. Tries one from range. This possibly the last play of the half. Hazard plays it short. Oh, it's Salah! Well, he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take some time out to give your support to our better
half-time
stadium.
on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bale. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's being urged to shoot. And it's hoisted clear. And he cuts out the supply. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard. And here's Drogba. Desai. Yeah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Cruyff. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Spread to the right. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking around their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Number 20, Messi. Coming on the field is number 11, Johan Cruyff.
And it's Hullet. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Deftly away. Crossed in once, he leaps for it! Maldini gets it clear. Now it's Cruyff. Hazard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Hazard. He's in it. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their 4th corner of the game. Hazard goes short. Great ball, and he's in here. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff tearing through the... Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Drogba. And it's Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Seedorf. Here's Rodri. And it's Vieira. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Good-looking ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Given a corner.
Taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. Seedorf! Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Maldini has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, no joy this time.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mateus. There's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lam. Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marcelo has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Drogba. Deep into stoppage time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Yeah, goes direct. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bale, who is really short on confidence.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
So that's it is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy.
Gerrard! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a throw-in. And it's been given away. Tacho can clear it away. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Gerrard. Now, this could be a chance. He'll try from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Makaleli shapes to shoot. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. Nicely spread. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Knocks it out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Mainoo. Played out to the left flank. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. Hazard. Baresi. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is a... And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bale. Cafu. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Desai. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Seedorf. That's Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone loose. Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Turns back here, probably the best option. Silvestre. Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gerrard gets on. Gerrard! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Baresi. pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bale, and it's Bale. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tacho simply refused to be outdone there. Menu. Now it's Owen, spread out to the left. Owen. That signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So we're off again.
Será reemplazado por
Madrid
el
are
dorsal
probably
22.
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal finding himself in space. And it's played in. Vieira can get it clear. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Van Basten. That is lovely. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Kaká, aims beyond the defence. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that was asking for too much. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Silvestre. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Distributed tidily. Back towards the middle. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. And it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Messi. And he's lost his man here. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sylvestre, can he get it through? Looking tidy in possession here. Cafu hangs one in. Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 27, Silvestre. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 14, Javier Zanetti.
And that was very necessary. Zanetti. And he's gone searching crossfield. Baresi with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Bale! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Madrid making further changes here and in quick succession.
El dorsal 24, Makelele. Será sustituido por el dorsal 3, Pepe.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Shifted it to the flank.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
Inter Milan have have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Messi is the team's great visionary. Baresi. Split it left. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Zanetti. Now it's Kaká. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for moves. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Plays a sharp little ball here. Chiesa plays it in. Vinicius Junior with the clearance. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now... Oh, he's been caught napping! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy...
It's Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That's a fair try.
just off target.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
And he's forced to go back. Rafael Varane. Stam. And it's Cruyff. Schneider. Schneider!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Marcelo. And he's gone searching crossfield. Schneider. Great vision. Marcelo spots it and intercepts. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can run onto that. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And a header!
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rodri. That's Gerrard. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's being shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. The less said about that pass, the better. Schneider. Romario.
Flamengo always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
"15 minutes till half-time. Pullet is always looking to break lines, looking for options for movement, looking for the run. And it's Marcelo. Cruyff. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mohamed Salah. Nice bit of trickery.
Can he finish?
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's intervened well there. Ibrahimovic. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pedri. Distributed tidily. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Referee has just said play on. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Stan, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. Crunching tackle. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Mohamed Salah did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bale. Cafu. Cross from Cafu.
Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stan kept his eye on it, and he's there. Throw it. Pull it. Cruyff moves wide and looking to get onto this.
Ibrahimovic! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff. And this is Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. Rafael Varane. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Schneider. Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pepe. Pedri. Now it's Snyder. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marcelo quietly revving up. Kaká. And this is Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard going forward. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Williams! And he can clear it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Snyder. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goes for a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Camisa 9.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Flamengo have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A fine ball. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. And it's Gullit. He's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodri. Madrid very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Nico Williams. Oh, shooting jump this time, surely! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to gift it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through.
Teremos 5
Very
minutos de
nicely done.
acréscimo.
Look at the Kaká!
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe...
Oh, good play!
Harmlessly behind.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Marcelo. Ball played for Nesta. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kaká taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Madrid have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Madrid really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.